teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Street. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Run it from the gun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is what I'd love to see from the defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? You move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. And the Tar Heels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
But with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Tar Heels begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the first down, new set of downs, and they're thinking about a touchdown here on this drive.
Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. What a catch and run by the junior.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, UNC, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. It's a shotgun run call. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. And as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going absolutely nowhere. It would be a loss of the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Touchdown, Miami. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
And the point after is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play here in the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The receiver makes the catch. And now the defense able to bring him down. And the Tar Heels will crank up the tempo. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yards to move the sticks. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to throw it deep. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all and caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Taylor.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. 1st down to the 22. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw. Good completion on 1st down. And he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
In the red area, it's Taylor. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Point after, knocked right through. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Miami.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the 1st quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Zips it down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, North Carolina. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Shot down the left side. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Pass caught. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's in! Touchdown, Canes!
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC up and good. We get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of the first down. QB keeper all the way. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Design quarterback run. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Love the aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, willing to take a chance here. You know, we've seen him do it a few times. They're now 3 for 3 on these fourth down calls.
And the Tar Heels will have first and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second and 10 after the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. Fighting off the defender. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He could go. Across the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Hurricanes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick it deep to begin the second half. Turner looking to make a play here. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Look out, room to run here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
Back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Sticking with the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. A quick throw, complete. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
The Canes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Miami. They battled back to take the lead.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
We'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. This time a completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. At the 10. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays. Now, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Direct snap to the back. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, UNC.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And now the try for the 2-point conversion. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll use the ground game here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Moore. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Taylor. He stopped right there at the line. No gain. This has been a tremendous fight through three quarters. This playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. And a good find by the quarterback.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. That's reeled in. It's Taylor. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important third down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Taylor. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the first half of 17. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught quickly. Will not be brought down.
Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here we go, the most important series of this game. Tied up, first and goal. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 21. That's for the driver. Touchdown. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. Those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Crucial moment late in the game. Third and inches. Which side can impose their will? That's a design quarterback keeper. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. In this playoff game, 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Caught over the middle. It's Isaac. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? The sure hands. It's Cook. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Down to this in this playoff game, 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Oh, it's snapped to the back. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Anytime you're playing a linebacker position, you start to see a running back come out of the backfield and widen out. There's a tendency to want to beat him out to the flat and overcommit. This time he cuts back inside and creates a headache for this defense and a nice gain.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The timeout is called. The puck strategy here. Tie game late in the 4th quarter. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the grab. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. In position now for a walk-off field goal. But you just got to be smart with the clock. He keeps it on a design run. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
A direct snap. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. A timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here we go. They'll spot the ball at the 25. It's a 42-yard attempt for the win. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. So here we go. They'll spot the ball at the 25. It's a 42-yard attempt for the win. It's good! This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.